I have the power.
Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd, and a lot of people have been asking, is there a way to charge the computer terminals while it's in the BraveStarr set? Let's turn the camera around and let's talk about it. So here's those cool monitors that I've shown off many times now, and I did produce a blue one, which is kind of close to the color blue of the Windows, not exactly. I figured people might want something similar to the original ones. Blue is not for sale yet. You can see the color's close, but not identical. It's the closest we can get, though, without having to paint it. But at least it's close, and if you want, you can find your own paint and touch it up yourself when you get it. But you can see we do have blue, but they're not for sale yet. Still waiting to put them up for sale. So the question is, can you charge them while they're in their little terminal thing? So I bought some little 90-degree charging cords, and originally that's what the plan was. I was going to make it so you could charge while you're doing it, but I never tested it out. So these ones have a nice little thin cable, and let's see if it works. So first of all, before I put the cable in there, I'm going to show you guys with something that's kind of cool. Is let me turn that light off, it's just shining too much. These are really easy to pop out. You just push it down and they just pop right out. And so it's pretty easy to just pull it out, plug in the charger. It takes about 20 minutes to charge. It's not really that big of a deal. I actually have lots of spares, so I can just pop it out, put the next one in, the videos are going, and it's ready to go. But inside here, I put a hole, and this hole feels awfully tight. Yes, it is really tight. Now, my first model I made, these fit really tight inside the unit. And that's why I put the holes on there, because it was easier to pull the whole unit out. And I was thinking of sealing the bottom of it one time too. And that way then you could charge them from the outside here. But unfortunately, there is no way that cord is going to fit on the side there. I'll give it a shot just to see. But I seriously doubt. Yeah, it is awfully, awfully tight. Ooh! Yeah, I can feel it just really pushing against the plastic. I mean, I can kind of get it to fit in there, but it is really, really tight and not a good... It's putting a lot of preload on here. So the quick answer is no. I even bought some other cool 90-degree ones too, but I can tell already they're not going to fit in there. I was thinking I had this much space, but I don't. It's literally flush against here. So can you charge them while they're plugged in? The answer is no. But you can easily pull out the unit. Like I said, it takes about 15-20 minutes to charge. And the whole thing just pops out like that. It's basically, let me show you how it works. And let me show you. So I'll use this blue one here because it's easier to see because it's not the dark black. So this switch right here, it just basically shoves the top button on and off. It's got a little angle to it and chink. That's basically it. And then inside here I got a ridge. You can see it right there. This ridge right here. And this fits the corner of the MP3 player. And then on this side I got another ridge just like it. And it fits the other corner of the MP3 player. So when you stick it in there, you just jam it up in there. And that corner fits right in there. This corner, watch this. Let me zoom it up just a little bit more. Zoop. It just literally clicks in there. Hold on. There we go. And once it's clicked in there, it's not super secure, but it's secure enough to hold it. Where you can just easily pop it back out. Easily just pop it back out when you need to. So, click, click. Pretty cool. And again, it doesn't, my original ones fit super tight and they were very heavily preloaded, but this one just has a nice, easy fit to it. And then again, that button just lines right up in that spot. And so you just put this in there and then you just press it like this and it clicks it off and on. So you can see really easily. You can turn it off and on with that top button. Then you can change where it's at by sliding it back and forth in the video. And this controls the brightness. So if you're in a really dull room, you want to, oh, that's the volume. Huh. I don't know why it's not doing the brightness. Oh, that's the zoom. Look at that. Whoop. We want to leave it at 100% or it's going to mess everything up. There we go. I don't know. Oh, there's the brightness. I guess you got to double click first. I don't know. Somehow it does brightness and volume. I'm not sure which is which or how which is. Oh, the volume's on this side. And the brightness is on this side. Tricky, tricky. And then the fast forward and rewind is on the top and bottom. And don't pinch to zoom. All right, let's talk about the other side. Let me pop this back out and stick it back in here. And this one's a little bit different because it's upside down. And again, the reason why I have them upside down in here is because right here you have this dead spot on the MP3 player. And I wanted to utilize the most of the screen I possibly could. And that is why I have it set up that way. There it goes. And this one, to turn it off and on, there's a little indent. You just take your fingernail and just stick it in there, and that turns it off and on. So you can see here, a quick little turn off and on. And there you go. And then I have this cool little piece that goes on the top that seals it all in. So, to answer to your question, I said I'd answer it Monday. Today's Monday, and no, you cannot charge them while they're in here. I thought you might be able to, but I was wrong. So I'll be returning those 90-degree pieces I bought. And again, they also come in blue eventually, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't like the way the blue's coming out. It's really rough. But I don't know. All right, that's the end of this video. Kind of short and sweet, but I am going to go right into the next video talking about the new bank door. So check it out, and it'll probably be just right after this one. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it.